Hi guys, I'm going to go over how to get started with this texture and value collage. So real quick, I picked my picture out. I have Juju Smith here, and it has a good amount of tonal range from white to light gray to darker gray to black. And so this is what you want in your photo to start with. If you don't have that, it's going to be a little trickier for you all along the way. So what I also have are my texture rubbings that I Xerox. As you can see, there's some different values in here: light gray, white, black. And then these ones as well, you can kind of see different ranges. Even though they are textured, you can see darker and then lighter ones. So what you're gonna do is start in one area, and you're gonna kind of cut little pieces and just fill over the photo, and it should match. My suggestion would be to start in one area and work your way down, but just to kind of give you an idea how this actually matches and works, I'm gonna work on different areas so you can see. All right, so first, let's see. I cut out a little bit of my first texture rubbing, and it's this lighter white. And even though it has little wee bits of specks of gray in it, I can kind of gauge that to be more of just white. So that would kind of match down in these areas here. So what I'm gonna do is kind of try and cut it to fit, and then I'm gonna take my glue stick and just put it in place. Again, it's really important that you cut pieces to fit. I overlap a lot of mine, so I'm gonna trim this another little chunk of it to kind of create the rounded part that I missed and just kind of fill in as I go. If you don't cut to fit, it's not gonna look like your photo. Again, this project isn't super hard, but it is a little bit time consuming. That's why you have some extra time to work on it. It's a very kind of relaxing process, so I'm not really asking too much, but you wanna keep up with it. You don't wanna fall behind and try and throw it together. It's not a project that you can throw together within minutes, and it will be reflected in your grade. So here's some of the whites I'm building there. Then I would go back and find a lighter gray there. So I've cut out some other grays to see where these kind of line up and to show you how to do this. This one here is kind of a darker medium gray. Now, if I squint at my picture and I squint at the photo, I can see how things blend together. Hopefully you guys can see this on the video. Oh, that looks really good, probably right there too, kind of part of his chin and the shadow there. So maybe I'll use that there and cut that to fit. It is a good idea to kind of squint at it, because then if it blends, then you know you're doing the right thing. Now that's a little abrupt, but that's okay, because I'm gonna cover that little part under his chin with another piece. So let me put this one in. And my glue stick's kind of crappy, but we'll make do. And then I definitely want that to blend into that part. So I'm gonna look for a lighter shade of gray that kind of blends. So I might refer back to one of my sheets and just cut out a chunk and see where I'm at. Okay, so I'm looking at maybe this part down here. Put that in there. I think that would work really well there. Then his lip's gonna get lighter. You might want to just leave the black line so you can see the separation of lips, and then you're gonna have little tiny pieces that fit in there. Same thing goes for like part of his jersey. This isn't pure black. This would be pure black. This is like a really dark charcoal. So this is kind of maybe close to the right color. It might be a little dark. So I'll chop that up a little bit more, because I want that to fit. And then I want to blend lighter, because you can see it goes lighter there. So I might move on to using, let's see, I don't like that one so much. Cut another little piece. Yeah, that part right there is probably good. And again, I'm kind of gluing as I would be going, just for the sake of this. I'm just gonna kind of lay it down to see how, see this corner is too dark. So I wanna cover that up. I don't want that black to show up. What I want it to do is fade into that. So I'll go a little lighter gray there. And some pieces you can work with that are larger, but then other times you're gonna have to go smaller in order to make this fit. So you're piecing it together like a puzzle. When you are done, you should have what you have seen in my examples. Here's the actual paper example, you know, up really close. It's all little bits of paper, but back far away, you can see the dog, and it's actually a pretty cool piece of artwork. If you have any questions, please reach out. Again, I would not procrastinate on this. It should look like your photo when you are done. If it doesn't, that will affect your grade because it's really just a matching game. Okay, come pick up supplies too. It's very, very important that you either can print a black and white photo like I did, or I will print it for you and put a packet together with your texture rubbing sheets so you have this to work from. It is much easier. I'm gonna leave these at the security office or the security desk in the lobby, and you can pick them up as you need. Sooner the better. Email me again. I'll print your picture as soon as I would get it. This is probably gonna be about a 4-week project, so don't blow it off. Again, you wanna start little by little, work on it each week a little bit. Okay, bye guys.